YouTube? What it do, man? Hey, man, young DAVEYMCFLYY 2 Wise checking in. About to wrap up tonight. Ain't nothing like a good Trap Lil Ross video. This one that I missed about Lil Dirk. Get it? All the rumors on Dirk's alleged murder for hire.
It was close to half a year since that fateful night when King Von lost his life trying to fight Quando Rondo. The moment Quando's close friend Lil Tim pulled the trigger, he set into motion a chain of events that would change their lives forever, with King Von being one of Chicago drill's most feared killers, as well as a popular rapper. This meant that Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, and everyone around them would have to defend against wave after wave of assassination attempts.
Butterfly, what did it do? Hey, this shit working.
All seemingly connected to the slain Chicago rapper. On April the 16th, 2021, Quando Rondo denied being shot at and told the world that he rides in a bulletproof truck. That same month, Quando's latest concert is announced on May the 1st, 2021 in Waycross, Georgia. After having his previous shows that were scheduled just weeks after Von's death cancelled, Quando was eager to show his fans, ops, and the world at large that he could travel the country and perform without incident. However, unfortunately for Quando, that simply wasn't true. On May the 1st, 2021, Quando Rondo plays the very show that he was booked to perform at in Waycross, Georgia. And here...
Michelle, Butterfly, we working, we back. What it do? What it do? Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing this evening? How y'all feel? Yeah, I just ate. Real good. Just got in the crib. Had to run some errands. Got a quick little update. What's been going on in these streets? And yeah, time to grind. Yeah, we grind. Let's get it.
He's seen playing to an empty venue, complaining to the crowd that his shows are usually bigger than this, with Quando addressing the fans and still thanking them for coming out despite the low turnout.
I ain't gonna lie, man, my shows really do, you feel me? People in this, but I know I got a lot of going on, you feel me? But I still appreciate everybody who came out. I'm gonna rock this bitch out like it's 10,000 people in here. Come on, shit.
When these images and clips surfaced, Chicago affiliates of Von and Dirk, like Mimo600, would mock Quando, saying that he must have made a loss on that show. But as the night went on, that show's turnout would be the least of Quando's worries, as him and his entourage would leave the venue after performing, driving to a Circle K gas station just 11 minutes away in the next town of Blackshear. At around 3:20 AM after that show, Quando and his team would be in the parking lot of a gas station convenience store in Blackshear, Georgia. Soon after arriving, somebody begun to open fire from across the road, with one man allegedly being hit in the hand and ending up in the hospital. Quando Rondo would flee the scene before authorities arrived. According to one report, over 100 bullets were fired at Quando's entourage during this incident. However, members of the public would arrive to the crime scene, beginning to film and posting the footage on social media, with the woman filming telling viewers that she was on the scene of the Quando shooting and saying that people had heard the gunshots from all the way down the street. And she would even walk right up to bullet markers where the shell casings had apparently been fired from, all the way up the street.
Oh my God, it is Quando, y'all. It's got to be. They talking about it was the rapper that performed at the Vibe, at the club. They talking about it was Quando. They heard it was, somebody had a bounty on him. I'm like,
welcome folks to Once Human. Thanos has played this already. Now, my turn to play with him and Delirious. We got to play it early, but you can play it now because it's finally out. Once Human is a post-apocalyptic...
damn, how the f you know? Look at all them bullets. Yeah, they got them picking up bullets.
It was unclear who exactly was responsible for the shooting. Quando's ops from Savannah, the gang S8K or the Section 8 kids, would post seemingly referencing the incident, with a caption saying "Get Back Gang," which, if you didn't know, is actually another name for King Von's gang, along with audio from Lil Durk's song Hellcats and Trackhawks, that earlier song where Dirk says that he's looking to catch somebody lacking at their show. Now, it's unclear whether S8K members were taking direct responsibility for the incident, or simply celebrating a hit sent from Lil Durk or Von's crew, Get Back Gang. However, a black disciple from Georgia seemingly claimed responsibility for this hit on social media, leading people to believe once again that this was a hit affiliated with Lil Durk. Naturally, due to his extensive affiliations with the Black Disciples street gang, of which King Von was indeed a prominent member. Lil Pab also tweeted after this incident, brushing off the shooting and telling his ops to enjoy life and not let one person stress them out so much, and going on to post a picture of himself alive and well the following day. Quando would seemingly address the threats against his life in a later interview, also brushing off the danger and saying that he doesn't care about death threats because he's always armed.
death threat all you want to, but bro, that's just some words, man. Do be an action.
Right.
You feel me? I'm going home to my daughter.
Right.
And if I didn't, God called me.
Right.
But I'm going home to my daughter, bro. I'm not even the type of person to move without a firearm.
Rumours would later circulate that Lil Tim was also injured in this shooting. Now, whether or not that's true, it was clear that Lil Tim suffered a serious injury, being shot numerous times during the altercation with King Von. A couple of months after that shooting at the gas station, in August 2021, Lil Tim would post a sobering picture to Instagram, revealing that due to his gunshot wounds, he's having to use a colostomy bag, but still giving thanks for the fact he's still alive. It's unclear whether or not this injury was from the Waycross shooting, the shootout with King Von, or even a previous shootout in Savannah. But regardless,
That shit. Man. Fuck all that, bro. I don't understand it. I'm making money like that. I would not have time for a nigga, bro.
it was clear that Quando and Lil Tim were continuing to pay the price.
I don't be having time for a nigga where I'm at right now in life. That shit, wow.
For this beef with King Von, but that didn't stop Quando from continuing to push his career forward. On May the 7th, 2021, Quando releases his 6th mixtape, Still Taking Risks, his first full-length release since the killing of King Von. And this project would be laced with references to the incident, as well as the consequences. Quando would rap about having $1 million bounty on his head in the opening track Blue Man. He would also mock King Von on tracks like Red Eye, saying that he's smoking a dead guy and catching homicides with Timmy. There's also a line on that track where he says that he's signed to NBA and rapping, "If he loves that girl, make sure he never sees her again." Seemingly a reference to King Von essentially dying as a result of his girlfriend Asian Doll, creating a love triangle between Von and Youngboy. With Quando going on to disrespect King Von's crew Get Back Gang, saying there ain't no get backs. Quando also says that he has shooters doing murders for only $1,500, and that he wants to kill all of his ops one by one until he gets to the top dog. Perhaps another reference to a desire to take out Lil Dirk, as he depicted in his music video for the song Soul Reaper. And Quando even ends this song by mocking Lil Dirk for linking up with Youngboy's enemies like Fredo Bang, as well as saying that Lil Tim got out of jail and got straight back to shooting. Even mocking Von, saying that Timmy busted Von's head because he got caught without his gun. There's also the song Drop Some, where Quando reiterates that he didn't even realize that it was a beef with Von the night he got shot, and saying that he has bullets for a wrestler, another reference to Von trying to fight the night he got killed. Quando also raps saying that his young'un is quick to make a rapper bleed. Elsewhere on the track Devil on My Shoulder, he shouts out Timmy, saying he will shoot for him. But perhaps most notably was the track Purple Baby, the song where Quando extensively disses his dead enemies from Savannah, repeating a chorus that had lyrics saying that he's smoking purple babies, a reference to the gang's 1100 block and VBS, the Villa Boy Soldiers, who rep purple, and specifically the deceased members Heem and Huncho Reese, who lost their lives amid a deadly beef with the Rollin' 60s crew, OTM or Only the Mob, aka Jump Out Gang, this crew that Quando and Tim have been representing all of those years. Quando also references the beef with Lil Dirk in the hook of this song, saying that this song is for the ones who put money on his head and that they're going to murk them. A suggestion that Quando and his people are trying to take out the people who are putting money on their heads before they get a chance to kill them. That would be followed up with a lyric saying that they're smoking on their new dead homie, which of course is a reference to Von. The track also had lines about Jump Out Gang jumping out and shooting, as well as a lyric attempting to discredit the street reputation of Chicago gangs, with Quando rapping that his ops think that they're the only killers in America, again referencing the fight with Von, saying that he's not wrestling, just shooting, and even referencing Lil Reese's earlier Twitter beef with him, saying his ops wanted smoke until he killed their friend, ultimately ending the song saying all he smokes is dead ops and free Lil Tim. Elsewhere on the song OK, Quando says that the night Von died made him sick, and reflecting on the trauma of seeing his friend Timmy split open after being shot. On the track Still Doing Wrong, he says that they had no choice but to kill Von, but to this day, he still doesn't know what he did to upset him. And then finally, on the track Stand On It, Quando would taunt Lil Durk and the Chicago
South Main, what it do, nigga? You know what I'm saying? My guys in it.
What you do?
rappers who keep saying that they're going to kill him, saying that they better stand on that statement, mocking his rivals and questioning why they think they're the only shooters out here, introducing his team of shooters as Jump Out Gang and saying that they're the ones who put people on the news. Still Taking Risks was a bold project from Quando Rondo that made a big statement. And in spite of the shooting after his concert in Waycross, Quando was still planning on disrespecting his enemies. And Quando wasn't the only one who wasn't scared of the Chicago hitters hell-bent on taking them out, because Lil Tim would also share the same sentiment. Quando went live on the 8th of May 2021 with Lil Tim expressing frustration at their ops and saying that they're smoking Purple Baby and other ops, and saying that people are trying to blackball them from the music industry.
I can't sleep at night. Man, these nightmares, they eat me up. You know, real Purple Babies for real, man. I'm about to start smoking motherfucking black babies around this bitch, cuz.
You know, I got that at the house with me, baby. I got a Purple Baby. I with no bags on me.
Man, I'm pissed off, AJ. You gotta get up. These no, boy, they cannot get that big straight up, ain't it, big bro? I'm telling you, boy, they let me get that big bag. These folks really don't want to in the industry. So now I'm about to come bum rushing through this.
Gotta kick the door in.
Come on, man. But they act like they don't like me. Yeah, 4th of July this.
Quando even says that him and Lil Tim are going to drop a mixtape together.
Should have put me on that.
That me and Lil Tim about to drop a tape and we ain't about to do no capping at all. Motherfucker. It's up. It's up. It's up.
And it would appear that in the midst of all of the hype surrounding Lil Tim, as he quickly went from unknown street figure to demon slayer who had killed Chicago's most dangerous rapper, he would spot an opportunity to capitalize on it. So Lil Tim would seemingly hit the recording studio too, in an effort to garner more money and fame off of the back of this situation. In June, Lil Tim would be on live previewing his new song, Off the List.
I dropped them all. I dropped them all.
For thought.
Man, let me let y'all hear some, man. Since y'all got me turned up like that. They took the new off the list. Put that thing down. No bitch, I don't miss.
Now, this wasn't Lil Tim's first go at rapping. He had dropped snippets of songs all the way back in September before this whole beef popped off. But now that Lil Tim was known the world over as the man who had killed Chicago's most famous, self-proclaimed demon, he might just have a shot at getting famous off the back of this killing, just like King Von got famous, rapping about all the people that he had supposedly killed. As the days went on, Lil Tim got more and more active on social media, seemingly building up the hype for his new Rapper Slayer rap persona. On June the 9th, 2021, Lil Tim goes live saying that he keeps a black hoodie and denying being in hiding, saying, "Look what happened to Von."
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually works.
Damn, too much beef, not enough chicken. So everybody can goddamn eat. Real shit. Damn.
You know I keep me a black hoodie. Hiding in the woods. What? Why I seen that tweet, boy? Me hiding in the woods. What? Bitch, I'm in the trenches. What happened to buddy? Double down on y'all ass, man. Yeah, bitch ass.
Interestingly, after shooting King Von, Lil Tim didn't tweet for around 8 months, with his final tweet posted literally less than an hour before that shootout. But then, on July the 7th, 2021, Lil Tim would return with a brand new Twitter account, claiming that this new account was set to be foul and disrespectful, titling himself Lil Tim, the biggest op. Lil Tim would swiftly begin liking other posts on Twitter of people saying that they're smoking on Von, as well as reposting a tweet by Quando Rondo, seemingly referencing that moment where Quando helped a wounded Lil Tim into the hospital after the shootout with Von. A few days later, Lil Tim would post up on Twitter with his friend, saying that if you don't have a homicide, we can't be friends, even attracting him a like and a follow from hip-hop's biggest troll, 6ix9ine. Lil Tim proceeded to post clips on social media showing that he was outside in these streets, on the front lines, and not scared of any of his enemies.
Come on, man. Front line, oh. Too many ugly front line.
Eventually, on July the 21st, 2021, the full version of Lil Tim's new song, The List, would leak. And this was a wild track, seemingly dissing King Von and taking full responsibility for his murder, with Lil Tim rapping that he just checked.
That song with ass too. That song with goddamn ass, by the way. I'm just saying. I ain't hating. Song with this trash.
A new N-word off the list, and that he's quick to gun you down, check the score, bitch I don't miss. Elsewhere on the track, Lil Tim dared his ops to spin on him, and a music video for the song would release in August, with Lil Tim rapping these lyrics whilst holding a shovel and smoking a blunt. A scenario that to me seems to indicate only one thing: he's smoking on Von and digging his grave. Elsewhere on the song, Lil Tim would rap that he's pulling out a shovel and grave digging all of his friends, as well as rapping that he will kill people and he doesn't care who they are, as well as saying "F that Get Back," another reference to King Von's crew Get Back Gang, and rapping that his ops all had guns but they didn't shoot that night. A likely reference to King Von's friends Slutty and Louie, who had attempted and failed to execute Lil Tim on the ground that night the shooting occurred. Following the leaking of Lil Tim's song off the list, blogs and websites would quickly react. This would lead to Lil Tim denying that the song was aimed at Lil Dirk or King Von, with him posting an Instagram story reminding everybody that he mentioned no names on the song, as well as claiming to not even be able to officially release the song or video due to somebody sending it to the judge, with this apparently having potential to jeopardize his self-defense argument in court. Now, it's possible that due to this awkward rollout, the song and video being leaked, and then having to cancel the official release, Lil Tim may well have not made any money from this song. But what did happen was he caught the attention of another rapper with common enemies, 6ix9ine. Now, 6ix9ine has a storied history when it comes to beefing with Chicago rappers. He famously had words with Lil Durk on IG Live during his prime as a rapping Blood member.
But when I feel like disrespecting me, Blood.
And he had also gone back and forth extensively with Lil Reese. But since King Von mocked 6ix9ine for eventually becoming Snitch, when Von died, 6ix9ine was one of the first people to mock Von and disrespect Lil Durk in the aftermath.
Look how happy he is. He sacrificed. Look how happy he is. Look at this dead on his shirt. Look. Yo, you think King Von thirsty? I think King Von thirsty. Look. Yo, drink that. Look, if a killer ain't dead, we ain't wearing no RP shirts.
With 6ix9ine being one of the biggest people pushing the Slide for Von movement. This is essentially a catchphrase, taunting Lil Durk and questioning why he hasn't retaliated for the killing of Von. And it's partly the result of a famous King Von lyric, where he rapped, "If he dies, his people will slide to avenge him every day and boost the murder rate." Combine this with lyrics that Lil Durk rapped on Pooh Shiesty's song Back in Blood, where he says if the killer isn't dead, then you can't wear an RIP shirt.
That for killer ain't dead, we don't wear no RP shirt. Yo, Lil Tim's still alive, son. No 4K trade members, none happened to them. Look. Von resting pissed.
Clearly 6ix9ine was looking to capitalize on the death of King Von, all for his own attention. But what he did next truly shocked the internet. As in August, a clip went round of 6ix9ine and Lil Tim seemingly arriving to a Savannah music studio together. And the media would soon report that 6ix9ine and Lil Tim had seemingly teamed up to record a collaboration. 6ix9ine posted a video of him in Savannah, allegedly rolling his dice with Lil Tim's people.
Where's Fat at? Where's that? Call Fat. Thank God. Call Fat. Yeah, go to the bank. Where's Fat? We got some of that shit though. We got some of that. Now look, this is what we doing, man. Put me on camera. I'm about to stop this. I guess your ass down.
And then another video would go around, apparently showing Lil Tim in the booth recording with 6ix9ine. Now, Lil Tim would deny doing a song with 6ix9ine, telling his followers on social media, "What do I look like doing a song with a rap?" Lil Pab would also cast doubt on the situation, posting the studio footage, pointing out that there is no song to show. And Quando Rondo would also deny the collaboration after 6ix9ine posted a video showing him in Savannah and saying he was playing dice with Quando's people, with Quando saying that his people had taken 6ix9ine's money and left the building, indicating that in reality, 6ix9ine had actually been finessed out of his cash by the 33rd Street goons. After this, Lil Tim would come out to say that it was not 1027 or 33rd Street members in that video with 6ix9ine, essentially saying that 6ix9ine came there to meet with him, but Tim didn't want to go through with it. Tim would claim he would never do a song with a snitch when he has friends that literally got snitched on.
Cause you know I can have anything, any name in my mouth, cause you don't see me in that video. Them your people in that video, that's your family, cause that's your people, cause you don't see no 1600, you don't see no 1027 chains in that. Them yo people and they flashing money with that man. That's not me. You tripping. He can't die for me, but I wasn't in there with that.
Tim would later do an interview with Fuchsia's TV, claiming to have taken around $40,000 to $60,000 from 6ix9ine before leaving the studio without recording.
Nah, I never did it. I act like I was gonna do it. Got down a couple of 40, 60 rats type. It just did. Like, I ain't never did it. I act like I was gonna do it. Never did it.
So it turned out 6ix9ine had actually planned to include Lil Tim on his King Von disc called Wah Wah, but when Lil Tim pulled out of the song, 6ix9ine had to re-release the track as a solo song under the title Gene. But even without Lil Tim on the track, 6ix9ine's lyrics would be all aimed squarely at Lil Dirk for not avenging King Von, with pointed lyrics on the track saying your man got shot and you didn't get back. And in the video, when 6ix9ine rapped the lyric, "Go get a gun and go get some get back," he even flashes the word "slide for Von" up on the screen. So in the end, it really did seem like Lil Tim was actually able to translate his street notoriety into cold hard cash. Ironically in this case, without even having to record a song. But behind the scenes, Lil Tim was still recording and practicing his rap skills. After the 6ix9ine debacle, Quando Rondo and Lil Tim collaboration track called Biggest Op leaks online. But for now, Lil Tim would remain behind the scenes and in the streets rather than pursuing a rap career fully. As time would go by, people would be wondering whether or not this supposed $1 million bounty on Quando's head was even real. In September, a clip circulates apparently showing Quando walking around all by himself in Walmart with no security.
Yesterday, Quando Rondo, as you all know him as, came to my job. He was by himself. Everybody is making comments saying he's supposed to be on the run. He is living life, as you can see, having fun.
And as time goes on, Quando Rondo seemed to just be living his life as normal. The following week, he goes on live and says only his friends can fight him, and if anyone else tries, they're getting shot. As well as saying that Lil Tim and NBA Youngboy are the only people who have been there for him.
Me and Black got the hit and, some brotherly. I fight with him, anybody else throw their hands up, they get their ass. But then not for me, but Lil Tim and Lil Top. I don't give no about a not liking me though. I wanted to stay that way, cause I'm on a true color rock. His ass gonna end up like that, but I'm talking about eternally.
Unfortunately for Quando, Lil Tim's troubles with the law were far from over. Sometime at the end of 2021, Lil Tim gets into a high-speed chase with the cops, eventually getting himself arrested, with NBA Ben 10 saying "Free Tim" and showing that he's saved in his phone as Von Killer. Lil Tim would abruptly stop tweeting on September the 18th, 2021, with one of his last tweets saying that he knows people that carry guns just to get caught with it rather than shoot, with Tim later telling Fuchsia's TV that he wasn't driving the car, but he still got charged and spent around a month behind bars as a result.
I wasn't even driving though. I was in the car. They stick everything on me because I ain't told them who was driving, so they charged me with it. I did like a month.
With Lil Tim briefly in jail and Quando Rondo out here walking around Walmarts with no security, the trend of asking when somebody is going to slide for Von would continue intensely. On September the 19th, 2021, O-Block member and childhood friend of King Von, Moo-Wop, who is currently awaiting trial for the murder of FBG Duck, and who is also the very person who punched Quando Rondo to the ground whilst he was still scuffling with King Von after Lil Tim shot Von on November the 6th, is on Instagram Live getting trolled by fans who asked him right to his face when he's going to slide on Lil Tim.
Hey, don't say no, bro.
On God, I won't. Oh, listen.
Alright.
When y'all go and slide on Lil Tim, right?
Hey, go ahead, gang. Then I say don't say no, man. I don't know about him. I'm being control. Hey, out of that, it's over with. I'm out of there. My brother just messed it up for everybody.
Eventually, after all of this talk of sliding for Von, the man that everybody was telling to slide, Lil Dirk, would finally have enough. It would seem that Dirk, unable to keep his beef in the streets, felt compelled to begin rapping about this situation in his music too. On October the 8th, 2021, Lil Dirk would rap on the Who Wants Smoke remix with Nardo Wick, saying that people keep trolling him saying slide for Von, but he's already got back, people just don't know it. As well as rapping that people die pumping gas, a possible reference to the shooting of Quando at the gas station earlier that year. It seemed that Lil Dirk was trying to quash the slide for Von trend by hinting to the world that he had in fact already slid. This song was followed a week later by Lil Durk's new song titled Pissed Me Off, a track where he raps that since he lost Von, he can't be happy until they even the score. And rapping, perhaps self-referentially, that if you're not a shooter, you should at least put up money for the guns, a stolen car, and the bail. Dirk would rap a warning, saying that somebody mentioned his friend on Live, but they can't laugh now. Likely another reference to Quando mocking Von's death on IG Live, and suggesting that Quando isn't laughing after the shooting in Georgia. Dirk would go on to mock people in different states for acting like they're from Chicago, a likely reference to how Quando and his goons all posted up with guns on camera following the cancellation of his first show after Von's death. Ultimately, this slide for Von meme was incredibly destructive. Whether or not it contributed to the violence, or simply just baited Lil Durk into incriminating himself and rapping lyrics that could tie him to crimes just to save face, what was clear is that the danger was real, and the supposed $1 million on Quando Rondo's head was far more than just a rap lyric. And from here, sadly this deadly feud would continue to play out on both the streets and in rap songs, with these murderous, vengeance-themed anthems captivating rap fans all over the world, and the Billboard charts. Lil Durk is one of the most successful—
Man. What? That's where I'm at with it, Dirk. That's that Bursky, nigga. What? That shit would not. What? Motherfucker be still saying slide for Von and 30 and 2030 fucking with me. Fuck out of here. It would have still be saying, as long as I'm free, motherfucker, but it would have been saying slide for Von. Von that would have never got slid for, yo. Of course he a plant sauce, man. Miss Banks, what it do? What it do? Man, look. This shit so out of control. Motherfucker been at the bottom of that slide waiting for me to come down. Still, bruh. I'm at the playground at the top of the slide like this. Slide safe for Von. I'm not, nigga, for what? I don't want to slide. Feel good on top of this motherfucker right now. Feel real good on top of this motherfucker. People actually saying I'm better than Sosa, nigga. Fuck that. They done put me in front of Chief Keef now. Shit, fuck that. I think I want to stay here. I finally made it out Chief Keef's shadow, nigga. I'm gonna be the king of Chicago for a while. You know what? Hey, you know what? That's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm king of the hill right now. I ain't slide for a motherfucking thing. All right. Long live my nigga. I'm gonna drop a long live tape for your ass, nigga. I be missing you. I'm drop a goddamn I miss your ass song. That's what we gonna do. Fuck that. Man. Yeah. Did P Diddy slide for goddamn Biggie? That's a fucked up question. That's really a fucked up question. Hell, Diddy probably the reason why damn Biggie got slid on, truth be told. But if we go on our public perception and what we know to be true, based off, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge that's given, nigga. Did Biggie did Pac slide? I mean, did Puff ever slide for Pac? Shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Vice, y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say, man. Fuck that, nigga. He folk tripping. Hell yeah. Jay got a slide for Diddy. Yeah. Hell yeah. Dame got a slide for Jay. They trying to take Dame. Hey, they trying to take Jay up out of here. Dame got a slide now. It's a whole bunch of unslid shit. It's a whole bunch of not sliding going on around this motherfucker. Why today, but it matter if niggas slide or not, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why that shit matter today? Ain't nobody ever slid for Pop. Come on, man. Who slid for Pop, man? Hey, what a motherfucker, what a goddamn, why all them niggas on that hit 'em up song? What them niggas, Thug Life, all y'all Thug Life ass niggas, which one of y'all niggas slid for Pop? I don't want to hear about shit. Know what I'm saying? Hey, what a Junior Mafia at, nigga? Lil C's, why the fuck you ain't slid for Biggie yet, nigga? Why you ain't turned some niggas upside down yet? If these rules still apply, cause shit, everybody like to say, you know what I'm saying, these new school shit soft. The new school niggas soft and all that shit. Well, shit, there's a whole bunch of niggas in the old school just went around this motherfucker fat in Miami, goddamn buying whores, chilling on coke and shit. And them motherfuckers ain't slid for a fucking soul. Probably still spending checks off the nigga. I mean, Big got, yeah, hey. You can say that. You can say that, Sauce. You can say that. You can say that. Yeah. But nah, fuck that. Big died. So why them niggas ain't slide for Big? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Big died before Pop. So, shit. You can say motherfucker slid for Pop. We can say motherfucker slid for Pop. believe Puff did it, goddamn truth be told. I don't think nobody slid for a goddamn soul. I believe Puff Daddy fucking did it, allegedly. I think goddamn Puff slid for his goddamn record label because he found out Big was finna get rid of his goddamn ass. Said, motherfucker, I'm gonna make more money off you in the ground. You ain't going nowhere, bitch. You not finna go run off and be the Junior Mafia and take all this shit. Nah, nigga, fuck all that, bitch. Oh, you were just beefing with who? Fuck. That's what I believe. Go Dogs, what it do, my nigga? Hell yeah, in between Diddy and Suge, nigga. In between Diddy and Suge, that's where all the shit at, right there. That's where the truth gonna lie at. But still, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit for real. Honestly, all that sliding for shit, like, man, look here. Look here. I only can put myself, I'm not putting myself in the shoes of a dead man. But if something was to happen to me, and I don't put myself in those situations, so it's hard to even see it or say what I would do or what the fuck I would want to happen. But just keeping it real, nigga. If them motherfuckers goddamn let me have it, I don't want my dogs going to fuck with them. You see what them niggas did to me, bro? Leave them people alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave them niggas alone. Like, I mean, shit, you fuck around just so happen to catch one, we even to go so cool. Be it, fuck it. I'm gonna see that nigga goddamn, I'm gonna see him on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, send that something to hell, cause I'm going up there. Send that something to hell if you catch him. But for the most part, like, man, you see what that nigga did to me, bro? Leave them people the fuck alone. Like, I don't want nobody sliding for me, my nigga. I want niggas to live in it. You know what I'm saying? Learn a lesson. Like, well, fuck it. If I gotta go, let it be a teachable moment. So, motherfucker, I want my people crashing out behind the shit, getting locked up, going to jail behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? If you go do something, do it right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a right way to do nothing wrong. But shit, fuck what you heard, nigga. You gonna do? You know what I mean? All that out the fucking way. Like, nah, that's how I would probably be thinking about it. Like, say a motherfucker hit me up and I'm in a hospital. I live to tell about it. My nigga come through, hey shit, bro. What you want us to do? Did you see me in here laid up here? Man, the motherfucker shot me till I caught on fire. You see me laid up here, them goddamn, boy, you see all these goddamn tubes and plugs in my head, these folk done patch me up. Leave them niggas alone. You wanna be in the hospital too? That's what I'ma say. That's what the fuck I say. Go get them niggas. Bro, come on, bro. Shot my ass 50 times over here. Thank God I'm sitting here talking to you right now, nigga. Fuck, nah, leave them people alone. Nah, it's some money. Now, if it's some money involved, like, shit, we'll have to go get the paper now. Fuck all that. If it's some money involved, though, fuck it. We crashing out about that. Now, bitch owe me. You know what I'm saying? Talking about motherfucker owe me something, but nah, like, we just talking about some he say, she say shit by the bitch. You know, crash out, like, just regular lame, hating ass shit. Like, nah, let a nigga have it, bro. Let a nigga have it, bro. If it ain't about no goddamn chilling in that paper, bro, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the kids and that paper shit, bitch gotta die. I ain't gonna play with that. Ain't finna play. You talking about I'm crazy? Hell no. You got, look, shit. Think about this thing. Think about this shit, man. See what them niggas did to me. Look at that fuck nigga alone, man. Hell no.
Rappers in the game right now, but that doesn't mean it has been an easy journey for him. Oh no, people. In fact, if you've been following my...
And that's the whole point. That's my point about it. If I'm gonna crash out, we're gonna crash out about that paper, dog. Like, that's it. I can understand that, nigga. I can understand that. Motherfucker got responsibilities, bills, children, bills, taxes, bills. And motherfucker be wanting shit on top of that. And Lord forbid, don't have no habits. Lord, oh my God. Don't fuck around and have no habits. Like, yeah, nah, well, we ain't playing about no paper. I ain't playing about no paper, dog. I'll kick a bit though about $30. I ain't playing ring cameras and all. Kicking the fuck out that though, cuz. Look, man, we ain't playing about no paper.
My channel for quite some time, you'll know that Lil Durk's road to the top was not easy. Because Lil Durk's road to the top has been paved with tragedy after tragedy. He has lost no less than 30 friends to the streets in the course of his come up. In fact, so many people close to Lil Durk lost their lives during his come up that many people believe that he is actually cursed, a theory which I broke down at length in my video on the deadly curse that Lil Durk can't escape. Go and watch that if you want some extra background. But the saddest thing is, the tragic losses that Lil Durk endured on his road to the top didn't seem to end. And even whilst dominating the rap game, Lil Durk unfortunately has suffered numerous personal tragedy.
New nigga stupid. Shit, you gotta, somebody ain't tell him that part, man. Somebody ain't tell him that part. I mean, motherfuckers just be wanting to crash out. Motherfucker forgot to tell him, like, okay, you don't post to crash out about this. This right here, shit, let a bitch have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers just ain't got no sense of direction. They just crashing the fuck out. It gotta be guided. It gotta be guided a little bit. Then we can, you know what I'm saying, understand it a little bit more. But these motherfuckers ain't got no sense of direction. They just let niggas have it.
During the peak of his career. I'm sure you'll be painfully aware that in November of 2020, Lil Durk's day one homie from O Block, King Von, tragically lost his life in a shooting outside of an Atlanta nightclub. Dirk was so close to Von that he would regularly call himself Von's twin, or if the crimes that they were accused of whilst Von was alive are anything to go by, then perhaps Evil Twin is a more appropriate title. But that wasn't the only major loss that Lil Durk endured during his glory years at the top of the rap game, because in June 2021, Lil Durk's own blood brother D-Thang would also end up losing his life in yet another senseless shooting outside of a nightclub. Now, this is Club O in Chicago, where Lil Durk's brother D-Thang allegedly lost his life, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think I would try my chances at a party in Club O, Frank.
Man, y'all going to party there? That shit like a rec basketball, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a little rec basketball gym that don't nobody even go to no more. Nigga, I'm not going to party in that bitch. Like it's one way in and one way out, that motherfucker. I don't even see no side doors, cuz. Side doors boarded up with an AC unit. Ain't no motherfucking way. And it like a garage door to get in that bitch. No, I'm not partying there, man. Hell no.
Frankly, it looks a bit scary. Apparently, multiple shots were fired from multiple weapons after an altercation where even a police officer was hit in the thigh, and the unfortunate ending being Lil Durk's 32-year-old brother being shot in the head and losing his life. In the aftermath of D-Thang's death, a lot of internet detectives over on Reddit's Chiracology took to their keyboards to give their opinion on the most recent life lost to Chicago's gang violence. RIP to him, someone with that much status should not be caught clubbing in Chicago unless it's when they're doing a show. No disrespect, but being at Club O is nasty as F. For Dirk to be dropping the biggest album of his career and his brother is kicking it at a hood-ass strip club is wild. Harvey is the hood. That area is kinda industrial, but it's still the hood. Can't believe that he was there. I seen a bitch give birth at Club O on the dance floor. A very sad story, but perhaps even sadder than the many losses that Lil Durk has been forced to suffer during his career are the trolls that crawl out of the woodwork to mock.
Bro, you give birth at the club. That's... How you want... Never mind.
Lil Durk when he's going through one of his darkest moments.
Bruh.
Not long after King...
That's... You caught that shit? How do you give birth?
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure.
Man, water breaking on the dance floor is goddamn... That's uncouth. I don't believe in domestic violence at all, but if her baby daddy was to beat her fucking ass, as soon as she dropped that motherfucking baby, I wouldn't be mad, boy. As soon as she dropped that baby and heal up, he go upside her motherfucking head, cuz. I turn my head to mind my goddamn business, man. Have my goddamn baby on no dance floor, bitch. What? Lord.
Von lost his life in response to a post on Instagram where Lil Durk mourned the loss of his musical twin King Von. 6ix9ine jumped in with the effect
utterly unacceptable, my boy.
reply, referring also to Lil Durk's deceased cousin Nooski, saying, Nooski, now Von, and you still rapping? Go pick up a gun. But if you thought that was bad,
why the fuck? Bro, I would not listen to that police ass nigga, dog. That something would be blocked, nigga. That shit would be 6ix9ine would be blocked, and I have an understanding of everybody I know. Don't tell me a fucking thing that some bitch say, cuz I don't hear shit that some bitch got to say. You're the police, G. Gonna tell somebody go pick up a gun. You don't get the fuck up. Why? So you go tell on them?
in the aftermath of Dirk's own blood brother losing his life, 6ix9ine had this to say: "Time to smoke a new pack. It's like every week. I didn't even finish enjoying smoking Von yet. You're dying too fast." Even going as far as to comment on one of Academics' pages, quoting a Lil Durk lyric saying, "Tell the truth about your gang, man, you really dying." And he would even go as far as to repeat lyrics from King Von's collaboration track with Fabio Foreign, where King Von says, "If he should die, I'm boosting the murder rate because my brother's gone slide every day." With 6ix9ine frequently bringing up these lyrics where King Von claimed that if anybody killed him, his crew would relentlessly stalk his killers, questioning why Lil Durk has not avenged his friends.
King Von said, when I die, my niggas is gonna slide every day. Cat, nigga. That shit is cat. Who slipped for King Von yet? That nigga resting fucking piss, nigga.
Yeesh. Basically, 6ix9ine started a trend of people on the internet questioning when, oh when, is Lil Durk gonna slide? And it's not just 6ix9ine, this trend went far beyond our favourite cheese gobbler, with sort of funny memes circulating anytime anything to do with slides is in the media, like this meme that was going around suggesting that Lil Durk was gonna get himself an Android.
Apple finally added a slide emoji. YB fans, it's our time to shine. Get the That's petty as hell. Just for the simple fact that I brought up the analogy of being at the top of the slide and never going down at the bitch. I would use the fuck out of that emoji in that sense. I would troll it. I would use the fuck out of that emoji. God almighty, boy. They devs petty as fuck, bro. That slide, come on, slide emoji, nigga. That's some petty ass development right there, cuz.
Phone after Apple announced that there was going to be a new slide emoji on iPhones, because apparently he doesn't slide. But ladies and gentlemen, clearly these comments were getting to Lil Durk himself, who rapped on the remix of Nardo Wick's Who Wants Smoke. "They be on my page like slide for Von, I know they trolling me." But people, if you pay close attention to Lil Durk's next few lyrics, you might be led to believe that he has in fact been sliding all along. Because Lil Durk says, "Got it back in blood, you just don't know, that's how it's supposed to be." Durk is suggesting that he has already got Get Back, but it has been kept a nice tidy little secret. But people, with a little bit of Google research, we're able to dig a little bit deeper and get some background information on this supposed Get Back. But before we get to that, this isn't the only Lil Durk lyric where he seems to suggest that he is in fact on Get Backs, that he is sliding, and that he has delivered pain to his ops. On his recent track...
Crazy thing is, I'm not even gonna mention the instance myself because I'm sure it's gonna pop up in the video right after I press play. But, like, as soon as that situation happened, and who is it? Quando Rondo, little cousin, died or some shit like that. Soon as little dude got hit up, like, first thing went to my mind is, somebody finna go to fucking jail. Like, nigga finna go to jail. It instantly clicked for me. But I did still, even after that, was seeing a whole bunch of slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von. I'm like, man. Oh, okay. Shit. Word then. Shit. If they still saying that, obviously these motherfuckers ain't done put this shit together, but.
Pissed me off, a track that is a tribute to his brother D-Thang and King Von. Dirk says a number of things that could be construed as accepting the fact that he has either indeed gotten Get Back or that he's going to. He says right at the start of the song, "You ain't get back for your mans, you in the club like he ain't dead." Now, you would—
Welcome to Rules Talk. If you want to survive in one's human, you must remember these rules. 1.
Wouldn't say that if you hadn't got back for your mans, frankly. He says in the song, grab a gun. If you ain't with it, put up money for a gun. So he's saying you should get back, grab yourself a gun, and if you're not trying to shoot, at least put up the money for a gun. And then he goes further, put up money for a hot car, stolen car, and put up money for a bond, so to bail out the shooter once they've done the work. He says he's got killers that he loves and they don't rap. He says, if I die, just don't lie, man, you better slide. And if you can't get the main one, then you better get his guys. He says, phone 'em, slides the next day, this cannot die down, but at least he ends the song with a little bit of plausible deniability to keep the feds off his back, saying in reference to the switches on the back of his Glocks, you know that's just for the Instagram, I keep my distance. But that wasn't the only—
These motherfucking lyrics with that accent is dead hilarious. Y'all know how much I would pay to have a natural British accent? Boy, if I could do that shit, nigga, what? That'll be like, that's at least 100,000. You go get 100K, like, just making content with the accent alone, dog. I pay good money to have that motherfucking accent, nigga. I swear. Half of my comments be, what the fuck is he saying? I don't understand him. Play the fucking video. I'm like, man, god damn, dog.
Only seminar in self-incrimination from Lil Dirk, oh no, because he went further in his recent song Aha, a track responding to recent disses from NBA Youngboy's crew. Dirk opens the track with the lyrics, don't respond to shit with Von. I'm like, fuck it, you're tripping, go get your gun. They drop in locations, I'm getting it done. Fuck tweeting, we sliding, and the feds will come. Dirk is saying outright, they're sliding, they're sliding. He says they're sliding, he's admitting they're sliding, he wants you to know that they're sliding, and, you know, that's how it is. Verse 1, he says, we've been sliding through their blocks and they don't know we have. He says he's been sliding and nobody knows. He says buddy ass got shot, we ain't claim it, but I can show his ass. But he goes even further. He says, my brother D-Thang just got killed and I've been slow since, but we got back on they ass. I bet they know this. He's literally just saying outright, my brother got killed, but we got back. He says they got back. He says they slid. And on bro, I'm speaking facts. This ain't no diss. Keep the police out my business. We don't post shit. He's saying we got back. We slid. And I'm speaking facts. This isn't a diss song. I'm speaking.
Just posted this goddamn song. Come on. Told body, bro. Can you ain't Dirk really ain't that good at rapping, bro. Like, damn. You supposed to be able to say that shit and like without motherfucking testifying on wax, bro. That man giving whole goddamn, what they call that shit? when you in the interrogation room and shit, the motherfucker goddamn giving whole statements on songs. Like, bro, you ain't never heard of a punchline, a metaphor, a goddamn simile, fucking hyperbole, something. Mix it up, like, you know what I'm saying? Blur the lines in between the reality and truth. You just got that, or at least don't say a fucking name. Like, at least don't say fucking a name, bro. God damn, bro. A fucking confession. That's what it is. You need to get on booth. You need to get in front of the microphone and just start confessing. Make it a bar at least, or if you gon' like, don't, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Yeah, we killed them niggas that shot my brother. Fuck it. Wanna know who it was or what them boys in Dickie suits? That damn funny Mike skit, bro. I'm telling you, that shit had me about to motherfucking cry laughing. That motherfucker said, what them boys in Dickie suits? I know y'all done seen that motherfucking skit funny Mike goddamn rapping nigga in the booth talking about how they done shot some niggas up. Nigga giving all the description what the motherfucker had on and everything, cuz. Hell yeah, bitch. Yeah. Motherfucker, I'm telling you, bro. Damn. The whole confession, B. And it's not funny because, god damn, bro, these niggas got kids to raise, man. We got, come on, G. And especially if you doing it with the music, like, come on, bro. Use something out that goddamn English class to turn it into art. Make it art. That's not art, bro. You nigga, that's a confession that rhyme. That's exactly what that is. God damn.
Factual information.
Nigga ain't using no slang or nothing. That's like. At least come up with some slang words, bro. Yeah, he from Chicago. They got whoops or something. Put some of that slang in there to goddamn throw him off. Then he ain't even trying to throw him off. You them boys in Dickie suits, man. I'm trying to tell you, but god damn. Hold on, bro. Now I want to see that skit, cause that shit funny than a motherfucker. I gotta find that. I'm gonna turn that shit to a drop, nigga. Find that shit, turn it to a drop. I damn know. Let's see if it's on YouTube. This right here. This shit right here.
Man, you took out that situation.
Man, you seen the news, man.
Man, that little nigga was a problem.
With a bag, man.
Right here. And what I need you to not do, don't speak on that.
Man, my little niggas don't speak on nothing, man.
They had that bag on his head, so you know we had to grab it. Yeah, the nigga dropped that bag, so you know we had to grab it. Got that boy up in traffic, hopping off with all the ladies. Niggas told me not to speak. I don't never leave no clues. Who had left that boy dead? It was the boys in Dickie suit. They had that bag on his head, so you know we had to grab it.
Bruh, I'm tell y'all, first time I seen this shit, I about goddamn pissed on myself crying, man. Man, just told y'all don't say a motherfucking word. Boy, get in the booth and told everything, nigga. Bro, that nigga got a booth and told every motherfucking thing. You had that bag on your head, so you know he had to grab it, nigga. And the song slide.
Man, you took that.
Look, worst part about the song go hard to the motherfucker. This is a full-on meme, nigga. This the realest shit out right now.
Situation.
Man, you seen the news, man.
Man, that little nigga was a problem.
With a bag, man.
Right here. And what I need you to not do, don't speak on that.
Man, my little niggas don't speak on nothing, man.
They had that bag on his head, so you know we had to grab it. Yeah, the nigga dropped that bag, so you know we had to grab it. Got that boy up in traffic, hopping off with all the ladies. Niggas told me not to speak. I don't never leave no clues. Who had left that boy dead? It was the boys in Dickie suit. They had that bag on his head, so you know we had to grab it.
Man, hey, say, man, you don't think we sanding too much on them songs? We might go to jail. That's what we want, nigga. You make the news, that gonna boost your fucking career. Nigga gonna believe you stepping. Fucking right.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. What's wrong? Man, them niggas just killed my little cousin. Cuz, man, I'm out here taking hits, and they feel like they need some get back, man. Ooh. Me, Bird, see, we killing shit. Hey, come on, speak on that. Don't speak on that. Come on, bitch, come on. Come on, bitch, man. Come on. Fuck, man. Fuck.
Man, you took out that situation.
Man, look, he knew one for crack. I just gotta hear him say it with them boys in Dickie suits one more time. We'll get back to it, cuz. I just gotta hear him say it with them boys in Dickie suits one more time, cuz.
Man, you seen the news, man.
Man, that little nigga was a problem.
With a bag, man.
Right here. And what I need you to not do, don't speak on that.
Man, my little niggas don't speak on nothing, man.
They had that bag on his head, so you know we had to grab it. Yeah, the nigga dropped that bag, so you know we had to grab it. Got that boy up in traffic, hopping off with all the ladies. Niggas told me not to speak. I don't never leave no clues. Who had left that boy dead? It was the boys in Dickie suit. They had that bag on his.
Man, look. That shit stupid. That shit stupid. That shit stupid, bro. Nigga wouldn't been able to make that skit if that shit wouldn't happen in real life. That's the craziest part about it, though.
information that we done get backs. Keep the police out my business. We're not going to post the get backs, but I assure you, lyrically, as he says, I'm speaking facts. We got back on they ass. He ends the verse by saying they're like Dirk, his ass a singer, he won't smoke shit. He's basically doing like 6ix9ine impression. He's saying, oh, people think Lil Durk's a singer, he won't smoke anyone. And he says, you can believe whatever you want, I got your folks a hit. He's saying, believe that, but we did the hit. So, what are these get backs that Lil Durk is supposedly claiming? Quando Rondo is of course the man that King Von was trying to fight on the night that he was killed, ultimately being shot dead by a man in Quando Rondo's entourage named Lil Tim. Back in May 2021, Quando Rondo played a show in Georgia to a very small crowd, a Smoke Perp-esque performance. But respect to Quando Rondo for still getting on the stage knowing that half of Chicago wants to kill him, and him and his crew would be seen posted up at a gas station on social media, apparently ready for all the smoke.
I ain't gonna lie, man, my show is really big, you feel me? Deeper than this, but I know a nigga got a lot of shit going on.
Now, it would later emerge that following this not sold out show, that Quando and his team were indeed targeted in a shooting at a convenience store near the venue, with TMZ reporting that one man in Quando's entourage was indeed wounded in the shooting, with cops believing the shooter opened fire from across the road as Quando and his crew were in a parking lot at a convenience store. Police said they're not aware of any bullets hitting Quando because he had fled the scene by the time cops arrived, but he was indeed in the parking lot before the shooting, with one man in Quando's group being shot in the hand and receiving treatment at a local hospital. With a group of black disciples, that's the same Chicago gang that Lil Durk is affiliated with, from Quando's state in Georgia, seemingly taking responsibility for the shooting a few months later. With this post doing the rounds on social media, with a Georgia BD that's apparently close with Lil Durk's OTF crew claiming the shooting, saying Quando ain't done a show in a year, and the one he did, ask him about how many shots were let off. So look, we can't say that Lil Durk was strictly involved, but it does genuinely appear as if there are people sliding for Von. So, with all this sliding for Von going on, it also makes you wonder, what are these supposed get-backs for D-Thang Lil Durk is also talking about in his songs? Well, firstly, let's take a look at this post on Reddit Chiracology, saying, alright, so who actually killed OTF D-Thang, and did OTF get back for that kill? There's a comment down here that says, the man from Chicago on here said a set named Dump Street killed D-Thang, and 2 members of that gang set died from Dump Street after D-Thang's death.
Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays, everybody. Bro, I cannot wait. I'm sitting over this motherfucker with Christmas presents for my damn self that I ain't even opened up yet, cuz this finna be the goddamn best Christmas since I was like, this about to be the best Christmas since I was a fucking jit. You hear me? I turned the fuck up in the trap for this one, boy. You know what I'm saying? Everything had to go, bro. Yeah. It's very rare that I pat myself on the back, but I turned up for my goddamn baby these little holidays. I can't wait.
Apparently, OTF members posted pictures of D-Thang on their social media after these 2 supposed Dump Street members were killed. Here's another Reddit post with another interesting comment. Anybody else find out who killed D-Thang, or at least what hood they were from? This post said it was Dump Street, and I believe they got back for him the following week. 2 Dump Street members were killed at a gas station. The next day, Dirk posted D-Thang with ESDG's Lick Back song in the background, implying that they got back. They're actually referring to this post that Lil Durk put on his Insta story in July 2021, the month after D-Thang was killed. With the Reddit post reposting this image from Lil Durk's social media, saying, so the theory is that the 2 guys killed at the gas station was get back for D-Thang. And it appears that they're actually referring to this killing. 2 men fatally shot outside of a West Inglewood gas station. According to Chicago police, 2 men were shot and killed in the parking lot of a West Inglewood gas station on Saturday afternoon, with the 2 victims found at the gas station on the 6100 block of South Ashland Avenue at approximately 3 p.m. when a dark-colored vehicle pulled up and an unknown person inside the vehicle fired shots, striking both victims. One victim, a 33-year-old man, was shot in the chest and transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead, and the second man, who was 20 years old, died at the scene. No arrests have been made. Now, there's also been a lot of speculation in these comments that the people that lost their lives were actually just friends or affiliates of D-Thang's killers, with this seemingly referenced in Lil Durk's own lyrics where he says, on the track Pissed Me Off, if you can't get the main one, then you better get his guys. But to make things even more scary, apparently there's also an alternate ending ending to the track Pissed Me Off, which I probably can't play you on YouTube because of copyright issues, where Dirk basically says that nobody hears about his getbacks because people don't know about it, and that you can find it out on the news rather than his songs. In addition to that, a lot of other people have pointed out that further social media posts that circulate see Lil Durk suggesting that Get Back has been gotten, like this post with a diamond-encrusted D-Thang piece on top of a pile of cash and the caption, "Standing and stood on business for you, broski, long live D." And just in case things weren't obvious enough, going back to Lil Durk's lyrics on the remix of Nardo Wick's Who Wants Smoke, where Dirk said, "Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know," he seems to link his Get Back to that earlier shooting at a gas station with the lyric, "Better do what Nardo says, cause dudes will die for pumping gas." The apparent Get Back happened at a gas station, and Lil Durk is literally on tracks here saying people die pumping gas. After the death of King Von, Quando Rondo and his entourage seemed marked for death. Amid rumors of $1 million bounty on his head, he would need to move safe. But even before the feud with King Von, Lil Durk, and his OTF collective, Quando Rondo had other people that would have wanted to see him dead too. A longtime member of Savannah, Georgia's Rollin' 60s Crips, with local set Only the Mob having deep ties to the streets and years of history catching serious charges, there was numerous groups and gangs from his native city that might have had it out for him. One such example was the crew known as SAK, or the Section 8 Kids, who was still hating on Quando Rondo and his crew. Only the Mob, OTM, sometime referred to as JOG or Jump Out Gang or 1027, Quando's crew were an enormous target for numerous people. And just like Lil Durk from Chicago, Quando Rondo's ops from Savannah would use music as an attempt to get back at them. For example, in April 2022, S8K Gutter drops the song Drill Time, along with a music video that started out with him crossing out 1027 and Jump Out Gang tags on a wall, and he would rap F1027 in this song. So at this point, Quando and his team have the most dangerous gang in Chicago trying to kill him, as well as numerous ops in his own native city of Savannah also looking to take his life. But Quando didn't seem bothered. After the release of Lil Tim and his new mixtape Still Taking Risks, it appeared that Quando and Tim had no fear about being outside or speaking their minds. In April, Quando Rondo would be broadcasting his daily activities, sliding openly through the streets of Savannah, accompanied by his mother and $50,000 in cash. He would be mobbing with his local friends like Phoenix and Big Tim, seemingly with an army of people watching his back throughout the area.
Yeah, ride around thugging with Mon Dukes today. 50 on me. Hey, young boy, I'm about to go in the store, be on the lookout. Alright. Okay, Trey. Going on. Ride around Mon Dukes thugging today. Why? Mon Dukes, I got my little all around and shit. Hey, Phoenix, watch my car, cuz. Yeah, I watch it. What's mobbing love, bro? What's going on? Boy, you messed my auntie number yesterday too, now. She, for my birthday, she played 25 tickets. They're really supposed to be 150, right? Yeah, you messed with the number. Mrs. Birthday. Yeah, this big little Tim. Facts.
In this live, Quando is behaving like he truly runs the city, even proceeding to smoke a cigarette on live inside of the convenience store. At one point, Quando actually starts winning at a game, even calling up Lil Tim in the store, saying that he's up big money.
Call Lil Tim. I need some. Call Lil Tim. Call Lil Tim, big play. Big play. Call Lil Tim. Call Lil Tim, we up. Call Lil Tim. Woo! Right there. Right there. Call Lil Tim. Why you ain't calling him yet? No, you not. Yeah. I'm in that hitting, baby. Check me out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big play, what he's doing? What I hit for? Man, 30,000. Speaking into existence. Okay. Lil Tim. Lil Tim. Lil Tim. Stop playing now. Stop playing now. I don't play no games. Get that ready, Nanny. Get that ready, nigga. Come on now. Joanna. I ain't been in here 5 minutes and I done hit that Joanna.
Hold on, so this, they gonna give you this in cash?
Watch out, don't touch nothing. You touch something, you gonna pay for it.
Ain't no money.
Save more when you get Cox Internet and one unlimited Cox mobile line for just $80 a month.
Ain't no pressure on no money.
But you
bit, but you still owe me goddamn.
I'm gonna scan this, man.
How you gonna scan it? Do something to it. Alright. How much that is?
$330.
See, man, you hit my birthday for $330.
It's interesting because you can actually really see the close friendship that Quando and Tim had in these little moments. On May the 11th, 2022, Lil Tim does an interview with Fuchsia's TV where he spoke on the Von situation. He didn't go too in detail about the events of that night, but he did boldly claim that he did what any good friend would want them to do.
No matter where you at, like, they would have wanted their partner to be their phone.
So while Quando and Tim were out here living life and speaking openly about their thoughts on this situation, behind the scenes, Quando's ops from different cities were making connections and plotting against him and his people. In May, S8K members seen on Instagram Live with O-Block members who were friends with King Von. It seemed like Lil Dirk was still on the hunt and looking for ways to potentially get his revenge on Quando or Lil Tim for the death of King Von. And Dirk wasn't even keeping this a secret. On June the 3rd, 2022, Lil Dirk says that he's still trying to nail him, i.e. kill Quando, on the track Keep Dissing 2 with Boston Richie. Dirk would go on to liken himself to King Von, rapping, "Bro got bodies, he's a demon child, I'm brothers to a devil." After the Slide for Von trend had become so popular, it seemed to be common knowledge that Lil Dirk and the people around him were openly trying to have Quando Rondo killed. But despite their earlier sentiments, Quando and Tim weren't all about the negativity. In August 2022, in an effort to give back to his community, Lil Tim did a book bag drive in a Savannah church. Unfortunately, despite making small positive steps, the negativity of gang life in Savannah would prevail. A few days before a scheduled trip to Los Angeles, one of Quando's close friends, Fendi, is killed in a shooting on West 38th Street. After cops responded to reports of shots fired around 3 AM on the 800 block of West 38th Street, they would find 22-year-old Fendi, real name Phoenix Odom, dead at the scene.
Right now, a man dead and police are scrambling to figure out who killed him. Here's a look at the crime scene on the west side of Savannah, where you can see investigators gathering evidence for hours overnight. Now, that shooting happened early this morning on West 38th and Bullock Streets. As soon as we learn more about what led to that shooting, we will bring it to you.
Unsurprisingly, Quando's enemies would mock the death of his close friend, but despite the tragedy that took place in Savannah, Quando and his team would press on with their trip to Los Angeles, where initially they'd seemingly be having a good time, as Quando and Lil Pab would post clips to social media showing them in the back of a car, popping a bottle and enjoying the good life. However, unfortunately, it was here in Los Angeles when tragedy would strike again. On August the 19th, 2022, just before 5:30 PM, while sitting in their SUV, Quando Rondo and Lil Pab would be the targets of an assassination attempt, as 3 masked gunmen would approach Quando Rondo's car whilst parked at a gas station right near popular LA tourist destination, the Beverly Center, where these shooters would open fire. The police chief would later describe the shooters as having gotten out of a white car in dark clothing, shooting, and fleeing immediately after the shooting in what seemed to be a professional hit job.
They gassed up their vehicle, and as they were getting into their vehicle, a white car approached from the alley. 3 men got out of that car. They were in all dark clothing. They approached, fired numerous shots, and then left in that white car going eastbound in the alley north of Beverly. It does appear that we don't see any kind of argument or anything go on beforehand, so clearly these men came here with a mission in mind.
KCAL News would give viewers a good look at the alley where the shots were fired from, and Fox 11 News Los Angeles would break down the entire series of events, explaining that the shooting took place at the gas station, which was followed by an attempt to flee by Quando's entourage, where they drove a short distance before pulling over to seek medical attention for Lil Pab, who was hit in the shooting.
Once that SUV is hit by the gunfire, they take off, they hit the gas, and they drive a few blocks away into West Hollywood. They wind up stopping over at Santa Monica and San Vicente, right in the very heart of West Hollywood. You know, over there by the sheriff's station, also by the West Hollywood Park. They pull over there because the wounds to the man who was hit inside the Escalade too severe. He's bleeding. They pull over. 911 is called. Paramedics rush in. They take the injured man who's hit by gunfire to the ER. He does not make it, does not survive.
This essentially created 2 separate crime scenes, the scene of the shooting and the scene of where Quando's car stopped, with a KTLA-5 helicopter putting surveillance on both of these scenes soon after the incident. According to KCAL, when Quando's car stopped, a pedestrian flanked down a sheriff deputy who began to help Quando and a wounded Lil Pab in a dramatic scene that was captured on camera by bystanders.
And that's where sheriff deputies were then flagged down by a pedestrian during rush hour on a Friday, right around 5:30. They found the victim with a gunshot wound and inside of a black Cadillac Escalade. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital. That is where we are told he died. His identity currently being withheld until family is notified.
Quando Rondo would be filmed by passers-by, breaking down at the scene and screaming in disbelief as his wounded friend Lil Pab is pulled from the car and given CPR, with this heartbreaking scene quickly going viral and being broadcast on most major news outlets.
Somebody got shot, bro.
I'm pressed.
I get it, but can I get some space, please? Just like, hold on. Talk to my partner, okay? I'm gonna help you out. I don't
We find ourselves in a post-apocalyptic world ravaged by beings from another dimension, where there are corrupted monsters, evil organizations.
Hey, what was that? I know, Baker. What was that?
Unfortunately, Lil Pab would pass away in hospital as a result of his injuries, leaving Quando Rondo devastated, not just at the scene, but with later social media posts memorializing his close friend and cousin. Lil Pab was one of Quando's right-hand men, someone who had been there for him during his come-up and stayed by his side when the whole industry turned against him. Pab had now lost his life, highly likely as a direct result of the $1 million bounty placed on Quando's head following the killing of King Von. Ironically, with Pablo's death coming just a week before he was set to face trial for his 2019 RICO charges. But instead of Pab facing justice, Los Angeles police would now be looking to catch whoever did this brazen and professional murder. This was a brazen and professional hit, with the shooters clearly not caring about the fact that this took place in broad daylight in a busy tourist district. In fact, this scenario was eerily similar to the murder of FBG Duck by members of King Von's gang, O Block. After all, both of these shootings would seemingly take place right in front of popular tourist destinations. In this situation, Los Angeles' Beverly Center.
To give you an idea, shots rang out there and right across the street, the Beverly Center. Imagine that, 5:30 in the afternoon. Incredibly, no one else hit by the gunfire.
However, in the aftermath of the incident, there would be a lot of conflicting narratives regarding who was responsible. Members of the LA-based gang, the Hoover Criminals, would be quick to celebrate Quando's misfortune, no doubt a result of the feud between Quando and the Hoovers many years before. Interestingly, after the incident, posts would circulate with captions saying, "Not Dirk's work," which, if you ask me, is a little bit suspicious. After all, Quando had been warned by the Hoovers when he went to LA in 2019, and since he's a member of Savannah's Rollin' 60 Crips, and that the Hoover Criminals are local enemies of Los Angeles' Rollin' 60s Crips, the Hoovers clearly had a grudge against Quando since he had been seen making a disrespectful hand sign towards the Hoovers a few years ago. But that was years ago, and at this point Quando's beef with the Hoovers seemed much more about social media, unlike his beef with the Chicago rappers, which had already claimed the life of King Von. And despite these early reports that the Hoovers were responsible for the shooting, it would actually be friends and associates of King Von who were quick to celebrate the most hard following the killing of Lil Pab. Friends of Von would post pictures of him on IG following the shooting, with some going as far as to say, "Ain't no time frame on that get back," even posting pictures of Quando saying it should have been him. King Von and Lil Durk's DJ Bands would mock Quando Rondo, taking to Instagram saying that he was signing artists to Belt to Ass Records.
Belt ass records, you know what I'm saying? We signed, man. Anybody could get signed, man. That's all you gotta do is play crazy out here. You get your ass signed, man.
O Block member and friend of King Von, D Bands, would later be on live in O Block along with other gang members claiming to be smoking Lil Pab.
Tell her who we smoking.
We smoking what dude name? Lil Pab at the pizza.
Meanwhile, other OTF affiliates would mock Quando Rondo and tell fans to guess who they're smoking.
Seeing me be like, no!
Y'all killing me with these nose. No! They killing me. Look at their nose. They killing me. Y'all killing me with these nose, man. No!
Swiping, no swiping.
Guess what we rolling up this morning? Huh?
Even OTF affiliate Lil Vani, who had actually gone back and forth on Clubhouse with both Quando and Pab himself, would take to social media to mock Quando for losing two friends, saying that when it rains it pours, and that Quando should keep his chin up. Despite the disrespect coming from the people who wanted Quando and his friends dead, Quando's team would not be discouraged. Lil Tim would post tributes to Pab on his Instagram and his Twitter with a flurry of posts honoring his fallen friend. In one tweet, Tim tells Pablo to say what's up to Sosa and Stucky in heaven, and expressing disbelief about this sudden loss. Lil Pab's brother would also post from his account, saying that he was a real one who stood on business, and saying that he's got Quando's back forever. Even NBA Youngboy would post twice, seemingly indicating that Get Back was on the way, and saying that he truly wants what's coming to him, but it might take some time, even describing the situation as sad and wicked. Youngboy's ominous but tasteful statement would be in stark contrast to the other side. After many of Von's friends had posted disrespectful things on social media towards Quando, one person would stand out from them all, taking the disrespect to a whole new level. A few days after the shooting, a Chicago black disciple named Famous Richard makes a skit and music video mocking Quando's reaction to the Lil Pab shooting.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The song was literally called No, and the hook was Famous Richard just screaming no like Quando did when he saw Lil Pab die. This song was even promoted encouraging other people to do the impression of Quando shouting no, calling it the Quando Rondo Challenge. In response to this, Quando Rondo's friend Jump Out Gang Black, the person who made the song King Tim Story, would clap back with an IG story, saying that things are much deeper than they seem and that people are false claiming this incident, even adding that he is planning to make somebody pay. Meanwhile, a few days after the incident, amid the disrespect coming from King Von's friends and affiliated black disciples in Chicago, Lil Tim takes to Twitter to diss Slutty, tweeting the Slutty way, a reference to King Von's friend Slutty, who had tried and failed to execute Tim the night Von died, ultimately end up being killed by the police. But once the dust settled on this incident, those involved would need to hop off the internet and begin to deal with the real-life consequences of the situation. In September, Lil Tim would be seen at Lil Pab's funeral.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day 1, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day 2, he realizes how clean and clutter-free.
While rumors had circulated that Quando wouldn't be attending the funeral, he'd later be seen carrying the casket along with Lil Tim and others. After the ceremony, Lil Tim would be popping champagne at Lil Pab's wake. And considering just how much of Quando's great artistry has come from him channeling his pain into great songs, it's no surprise that it didn't take him long to open up about the death of his right-hand man Pab in Pain songs. On August the 30th, 2022, Quando Rondo opens up about the situation on the song Give Me a Sign with NBA Youngboy, rapping that people were testing him and now a rapper got killed, as well as saying it broke his heart to see Lil Tim get shot and then charged with murder just for protecting him. Elsewhere on the song, NBA Youngboy raps about King Von sleeping with his ex, saying that he couldn't cope with it, and saying that him and Quando have been blackballed in the music industry for what Lil Tim did to King Von. This would give fans an insight into the pain that Quando and Youngboy had been going through, living with the consequences of King Von's death as a result of their rap beef. But what was still a mystery was who exactly was responsible for this most recent murder of Lil Pab. Soon, the internet would begin piecing together the clues, with a suspicious eye being cast towards the LA branch of the Rolling 60s Crips. Now initially, Quando seemed to have a connection with the LA wing of the same gang he represented in Savannah. He had been seen with Rolling 60s members in LA on his previous trip when he was pressured by the Hoovers, and it seemed that Quando was familiar with that age-old process where the world of rappers and gangsters collide, known as checking in. This is the idea that rappers have to contact the local gang and negotiate protection whilst visiting a new city. This checking in process...
They know you.
Why, bro, shaking his head? Yeah. Body language of motherfucker, he's sitting there like, Yup. He don't even know it.
And you bringing your crew, you know what I mean? I never talked to him as he called me, because I'm on all positive vibes. But I will talk to Quando.
And months later, Big U would appear on No Jumper in an interview where he seemingly apologized to Quando and indicated that there had been a miscommunication.
Somebody got to be a man at some point and say they was wrong. Like as far as Quando Rondo. I was wrong for saying it, but he was wrong for not reaching to his homeboy, and then on the same line that I reached out to you, you reached back out to me on it. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? That's where it starts and stops. Somebody got to apologize. They was wrong. I was wrong.
And then, a couple of months later, in August 2021, Quando is in Los Angeles on a trip the year before the death of Lil Pab. And on this trip, he would appear in a sit-down interview with Big U himself, the ridiculously titled Checking In podcast on World Star Hip Hop, with Big U starting off the podcast welcoming Quando to LA.
Checking in with my young fella Quando.
Dad.
Yeah, man. What's up, young fella?
Coolin'.
Is you in California, huh?
You dig?
You see? You know what I'm saying?
The land.
Man, I'm glad to have you, man.
These two would seemingly patch over their past feud and exchange mutual apologies, with Big U elaborating, saying that his nephew said that he did Quando wrong and vouched for him.
As a man, my little homie called me, and he told me, Unc, you was wrong. But I'ma say I was wrong too, because you said I was wrong.
This was an interesting interview where Quando would open up about a lot of things he was going through during this time. Quando feels that every song he puts out, people assume he's dissing certain people, but he says he has so many beefs going on that people actually get it wrong.
I be saying like a lot of stuff I say like in songs and stuff like, this ain't the only person I have a problem with. Like, I ain't talking to this person. Anything say, they gonna put it that way.
Quando would also explain that his enemies are actively trying to stop his money by making shows so dangerous that venues keep on cancelling.
They trying to stop my money. You feel me? Fans thinking I'm high, and when they don't know, like, I'm dying to do shows and stuff.
Big U would also explain the process of checking in with Quando, saying exactly what a rapper should expect if they check in with the Rollin' 60s in LA.
You might check in with me. I'm gonna tell you what clubs to go to and what clubs not to go to. They ain't dealing with the right people. If I go to Chicago, if any of my artists is going different places, I tell them call this dude. Because he treated me right, he gonna treat y'all right.
Quando would also claim that he could never stop being a Crip.
I'm real heavy like on cripping. Period. I'm gonna do that to the day I die. Sometimes I ask the Lord, when I be asking the Lord for forgiveness, first thing pop up in my head is, boy, I can't stop being no Crip though. You feel me?
Quando would explain that you don't have to be a killer to be a Crip, and that anyone can identify as a Crip.
I always tell them like, cuz, you don't have to be a killer to be a Crip. You don't have to be no shooter to be no Crip. You ain't gotta be no jack boy to be no Crip. You could be a dentist and be a Crip. You just a Crip. That's a dentist.
Quando and Big U seemingly left things on good terms after this interview. However, a year later, after the Los Angeles assassination attempt on Quando Rondo that claimed Lil Pab's life, Big U would appear on social media, seemingly taking a dig at Quando, saying that if he took a loss, he wouldn't leave his gang, and there would be no crying from him.
Imagine all the dudes, and when the storm came, they folded their tent, they went inside, or they shut down. No, they ain't what no real do. When it get hard for me, I get quiet and I get still, because I need to hear all the doors is opening.
Then, a week later, on September the 6th, 2022, Quando Rondo would come out on social media to say publicly that he's no longer representing the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips, and that he's laying his blue bandana down. Essentially,
so, being a Crip dentist is fucking stupid. That's what they ain't. Nah, they ain't wild. It's fucking stupid.
Explaining that the Rollin' 60s neighborhood Crips in LA are linked up with his ops, essentially inferring that someone from the LA Rollin' 60s is who set him up to get shot at in LA, leading to Lil Pab's death, all on behalf of somebody trying to avenge King Von, with Quando saying it don't take rocket science to see what's going on, and ending the message saying that he's now just going to focus on his family and his loved ones. In response to this, LA Crip Jay Stone would reply saying you can't just drop your flag and quit the gang, and that real Crips lose homies all the time, and not everyone is going to slide for you. Quando would seemingly respond to this with a follow-up post, essentially warning people not to talk about him.
Saying, what's the fucking point then? What's the perks? What's the perks, my nigga?
He doesn't care because he's rich, has 200k, and can knock down anyone in his way. One theory about how the Rollin' 60s might have set up Quando Rondo has been linked to an LA-based Rollin' 60s rapper by the name of Brick Baby. Brick Baby dropped a verse on YG's 2016 song, the menacingly titled track Don't Come to LA, a song all about robbing and shooting out-of-towners. He'd also openly claimed not to like Quando in an August 2021 No Jumper interview, calling him out for claiming Rollin' 60s and trying to get Big U and the LA Crips to try and squash his beef with Lil Dirk and the Black Disciples, essentially saying that Quando needs to check in every time he comes to LA.
It's like Quando Rondo.
You're not with him.
Boy, stop. Don't come to the 60s and want to provide now that bro them on your ass.
Well, that's gotta be weird for you because you with Dirk so much.
It ain't weird for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not from Rollin' 60s.
Oh, really?
You're not from LA Rollin' 60s. You're not from Rollin' 60s.
Right.
You gotta come talk to the streets.
Big U's a little removed from a lot of it.
Nah, he is the streets. So
Right.
You gotta come talk to the people who feet in the streets. You gotta come clear yourself on both angles. You get what I'm saying? You gotta come holler at somebody.
I feel it.
Period. You went to go holler at Big U. You went to go holler at Hollywood. Like, that ain't Hollywood. He really my big dog. That's my big bro. Whatever he say, if he say hold down,
We gonna try as much, you know what I'm saying?
He would even claim to have connected with King Von through Lil Durk when he was alive, and despite not being a black disciple himself, Brick Baby said that he considers Lil Durk his brother.
Vine was in and out of jail, so I done seen Vine when I was down there in the O, all that shit, when I be going to Chicago and all that shit. If my boy lose a close homie on the hood, that's my boy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my boy. I'm not from BD. I'm from 60s. But you lose you my boy, like my ops, your ops at this point.
He'd even been seen in the studio with Lil Durk in the months before the shooting, and in an Atlanta vlog where he said that he'd been friends with Lil Durk and the Black Disciples all the way since 2015. Brick Baby was even rolling with OTF member Doody Low in January 2022, calling their alliance 6OTF.
How do you know my friend Brick Baby Shitra over here?
That's gang. I've been knowing bro for like 5 years solid.
Wow.
Like 7.
7. Who else you tap with out here in LA?
Brick Baby.
That's it.
I don't, you know.
Just days after that shooting at the Beverly Center, Brick Baby would post on social media telling Quando that he's a fake Crip for not checking in with him and giving them money and guns.
If you from out of town and you banging the hood from California, you're an imitation gangbanger if you do not check in. If you do not make sure your hood is funded, you don't make sure your hood got blicks, if you don't make sure your hood got sticks and the kids is eating over there, a couple who put you down with the play family is straight, you're an imitation because a motherfucker don't deal with the same enemies we deal with in LA.
Brick Baby goes on to comment on Quando's claim of dropping his rolling 60s Crip flag, saying that Quando can't leave a gang that he was never in.
You can't leave a hood that you never was in. You claiming our hood. You cannot leave a hood you never was in unless you just get put off. Stop claiming it. If you don't want to deal with street politics, stop gangbanging.
With all of this content floating around, it's no surprise then that rumors would spread.
I ain't trying to do none of this shit. I'm straight. I'm saying. 3 to the head gang. Mob. We. All I need.
That Brick Baby had something to do with this. Allegations which he personally denied on social media.
Stop playing with it.
That fire motor right there. I slide about that. That's it.
Name, cuz. Stop playing with my name. Point blank, period. On 6-0 Crip.
Hell, Boogie, what it do, man? Hell yeah, man. We boy sauce, yeah. We straight. We straight. Alright.
Die every day. Don't got nothing to do with me. On 6-0, you internet ass, steady putting stories together. You is on the street. No, I don't got nothing to do with it. Stop calling my phone talking about, oh, hey, you know, man, right. On 6-0, man. On hood, them boys got ops. On 6-0, ain't none of my crashing out Beverly Hills in broad daylight. What's wrong with you?
With this whole situation even provoking a response from NBA Youngboy, who said, wait till I start talking. However, from here, Brick Baby would bizarrely go on to do a series of interviews speaking on the situation directly, telling Cam Capone News that Quando was smart to try and squash his beef with Big U.
It was a great move for him, like, to go check in with the big dog, because that's our big dog. So you trying to get him to soften up the people that's around your age and, you know what I'm saying, still outside. He's still outside too, but you get what I'm saying, to soften it up for us. So if we come around and just say I did something to him and he called Big Bro, like, oh, but Big Bro called me like, man, I told you it was cool. You know what I'm saying? He went that way. But the whole thing is that's not the age group that you beefing with. You know what I'm saying? You beefing with Dirk, right? You want to get a message to Dirk, that's my boy. So the age group that you dealing with, he still, even when Unc get the message, he gonna have to call me to get the bro. I'm the closest one to bro. You get what I'm saying?
Brick Baby would also express how surprised he was when he heard that Quando, an apparent Roland 60 Crip, had killed a Chicago black disciple, the King Von situation, with Brick Baby thinking that he'd thought Quando had a good relationship with the black disciples because of his earlier connection to Lil Dirk.
I'm like, damn, a 60 killed the BD? Like, they don't know how close we is? Like, these are boys. Like, what the been going on? And I'm like, he's been living in LA. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are boys. Like, what is going on?
But Brick Baby once again would outright deny being responsible, saying you must be smoking dope to believe that.
With me with 2 strikes, what I'm gonna get out of putting for killed broad daylight in Beverly Hills, man? You gotta be smoking good crystal. You gotta be smoking big dope, Chris Brown style. You know what I'm saying? Dead homies. Wrong crib.
Brick Baby would later be asked in a September the 11th, 2022 interview with Cam Capone News about these rumours that continued to spread that he was personally involved in the incident that claimed Lil Pab's life, with Brick Baby claiming to have been in Atlanta at the time of the incident.
There was the Quando Rondo situation at the Beverly Hills, in Beverly Hills at the gas station. I guess there was rumors about you?
Yeah. I was in Atlanta, so 100% the police know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the police do their job, because I ain't do. Not finna put me in the middle of no murder while I'm raising my kids.
He would go on to say that he wouldn't even...
That's some bitch out right in front of the camera. Hide in plain sight. We're gonna play this one. We're gonna play the hide in plain sight game.
Comment whether or not he was involved with it.
Now, if y'all caught me slipping on camera and I really popped something and y'all got it, like, it's all on the internet, it's like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be commenting on it though. I wouldn't be saying, hey, leave my name out of it. I'd probably go the scary way and just blank out all social media and just get up out of here somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about it. They're gonna have to come find me. I'm not operating with a phone or nothing after I do.
He would also go on to say that he isn't surprised that people think he's involved due to his past history with Lil Dirk, but he denied believing that Lil Dirk could have possibly been involved in the hit.
Were you surprised when you started hearing rumors about yourself?
Hell yeah. No, hell no. As soon as I seen, at first I seen, all right, I landed in Atlanta, boom. They say he got shot at a football game in South Georgia. He was shot too. So I'm looking, I'm like, damn, ain't catch a break. Cause I was like, didn't he just lose a homeboy like the day before that or something? I'm like, watch what the internet do with this. I already knew it was coming. I just was laughing. I doubt Dirk had something to do with it.
Pretty lady. They'll pull it up. Oh shit, a pretty lady. They'll pull it up on your boy. Appreciate you for being here.
Hi, Miss Parker. We gonna let me.
Hold up. I ain't gonna do it like that. Good evening.
6 in it. Like, I don't see how.
A few days later, Brick Baby even said in a September the 15th, 2022 interview that there's an old saying that you're not a Roland 60 until you kill another Roland 60, an allusion to the death of Nipsey Hussle at the hands of Eric Holder, another Roland 60.
At a point, it was like,
I don't want to be no Roland 60.
Everybody in LA used to say, oh yeah, you ain't a real 60 till you kill a 60. But it's like, our hood big, and it been internal beefs for years.
He would also clown Quando Rondo for attempting to change sets.
Yeah, it's not like, what? Y'all niggas can't be mobbed till you kill one of my niggas. What? Yep, man.
After the death of his friend, laughing at him for trying to tap out the gang like it's wrestling.
Have you ever thought about leaving the set alone? Because recently there was a young rapper who said he's done with that. He said he's done with that. But
hey, said 1, 2, 3. Man, never in life. Even if I was like, we got retired gangbangers in the hood.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's the way you go about it. You don't never drop your flag though.
Around a month after the shooting, Brick Baby would be seen on social media flexing with bundles of cash and releasing a new song with OTF artist C3, a track called Brick Lato, a track which had C3 rapping, "I heard they claim in 60, have them real hoods get at you," as well as rapping, "They drop that location, we at your spot, we pulling up like peekaboo," with this release sparking yet more speculation that Brick Baby had actually been signed to Lil Durk's OTF label just a month after the shooting, with an OTF affiliate jumping on this song with him, seemingly claiming responsibility for the deed. But Brick Baby would duly deny his involvement in the incident in yet another Cam Capone interview.
And then there was the rumors about you signing to OTF. Is there anything to that?
Nah, man, it ain't nothing to it. I mean, it's OTF. We got in the works, but it ain't no locked in type situation. They just see me on the gram with a gang of money and just think that it's that.
However, Brick Baby would continue to drop songs like the track Murder Dance with I Swear Vezo, where he raps, "I just gave 100 bands to my murder man, I prepaid for 10 bodies," and "He don't need a stretcher, he need a body bag. He was dissing on the net, we finally caught his ass. Only thing I'm regretting is I ain't wear a mask." And lyrics saying, "Broad daylight, knock his brains out, dropped 50 on his car, knock his frame out." But Brick Baby would have people really surprised when he said outright in a No Jumper interview with Poetic Flacco that people can no longer tell Lil Durk that he needs to slide for Von because of what happened to Lil Pap.
Oh, they did something. Oh, slide for him. Oh, you a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Slide for Von, right?
Nobody...
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh, yeah, because of... Wait, no. Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on it. Like, no more slide for mine.
And do you feel like you now have earned your way into the quote-unquote OG status now?
Definitely.
Right.
Not like that. It's just like because of the way I carry myself.
He would go on to say that Quando has to lay in the bed that he made by not showing love to the Rolling 60s Crips in LA.
You should have been doing the right thing from off the rip. That's what they say. The bed, you gonna lay in the bed that you make. That's just a perfect example. Like, hey, if you would have handled your...
Internet got it. No Jumper might have deleted. Internet got this shit. It ain't going nowhere now. He talked a little too much right then. That old boy talked a little bit too much right then.
Connections or your people, whatever you had the right way before it jumped off.
And saying that Quando was dumb for beefing with Dirk, who has $20 to $30 million to his name.
And just signed the deal for like 20, 30 million, Dirk, right?
Yes.
Who the the beef would come for you? Nigga got too much money, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
Don't beef with rich people.
Don't beef with rich people, man. Unless you gonna slide. And you don't need to say nothing out loud. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, point blank, period. Don't put that bag of thing on your head.
These bold comments attracted shock on Twitter from other apparent members of the Rolling 60s Crips, and Brick Baby would later deny his comments were self-snitching, reaffirming once again that he has nothing to do with the shooting.
Never said nobody did nothing. I'm the dead homies. I ain't say Dirk did nothing. I ain't say nobody did nothing. I said the internet say you can't say slide and wine no more. We don't got nothing to do with them games the boys was playing. 6-7. Dead homies. And I doubt Dirk just got called just rolling around in LA. Come on, let's make it make
Talking
sense.
too much.
But even as recently as April 2023, Brick
Talk too much. Now you want to specify.
Baby is still releasing
Shouldn't say the fucking thing, let the internet talk. Should just let the internet talk.
music like his most recent track Not Enough, which came with lyrics where he seemingly admitted outright to lining people up and boldly proclaiming to have been paid in excess of $1 million for setting someone up to get killed. All of these public statements paint a picture of the LA Rolling 60s being involved in this incident. But for the record, at the time of making this video, this
They gotta let you know, man. Look, I ain't gotta let motherfuckers know a goddamn thing, dog. I be hearing some stupid ass shit that people be saying coming out their ass talking about me, and I know that's exactly what it is, a bunch of bullshit. And I ain't in the business of dealing with bullshit. That's exactly what I feel like if I address the dumb ass shit that people be saying about me. Look at me playing with, look at me playing and shit. Like, nah, we ain't finna do that. Hell no. Somebody get me fucked up where I feel like I gotta address it. That's a different story. But for the most part, these man, Fuck people be saying stupid ass, dumb ass. I damn sure wouldn't address no shit like this. Not even close to nothing remote, dude. Motherfucking some shit that, man, come on now. And let them people talk till they blue in the face. Let them talk. Nigga, I'm dropping another music video on they dumb ass. Rapping about some nigga, I'm gonna start making love songs and shit.
Crime is still completely unsolved, and there's been no substantial evidence to tie anybody to the murder of Lil Pab. This murder, just being the latest senseless killing, is yet another dark moment in hip-hop history. Just like the death of King Von, there really are no winners here. Thankfully, Quando Rondo survived this assassination attempt, but he still lost one of those people who had been closest to him throughout his entire come-up. Fortunately, Quando wouldn't be deterred, and he would return to music, channeling his pain into yet more meaningful hit songs. In fact, Quando Rondo would team up with both NBA Youngboy and Lil Tim to record an entire album of music, speaking openly on everything that had happened over the past few years. King Von's sister would announce from his Twitter account on February the 11th, 2014 that he would be home from jail tomorrow, with footage of Von cutting off his ankle monitor and throwing up gang signs circulating online after his release. When he got back out, he would be back on the streets and involving himself in gang politics once again. His first tweet out was dissing the ops, of course. He would also openly wonder where T-Roy went, as apparently his partner in crime had ended up in jail himself during this time. Also upon his release, Von would also tweet at famous names in the Chicago drill scene like Boss Top, Lil Reese, Chief Keef, E-Day, Rondo No. 9, and Capo. He would then go on to diss two people that he allegedly killed, Modell and Crack, but at least initially, it didn't appear that Von was able to commit any more acts of violence, because apparently, following his release, he would wind up on house arrest for a short period. But that didn't stop him from posting pictures of himself at home, dissing Tuka with a gun sticking out of his pocket. Pictures of Von with famous BD hitters like T-Roy and D-Rose would circulate around this time, with the likes of Chief Keef even reposting them as a sign of respect for the most feared local shooters, with Von also sharing pictures of his crew to Twitter openly, with the caption simply reading, "gang members." Von would also tweet about it being a very scary year for the ops, even tweeting disrespectful collages featuring photographs of rivals who had been killed recently. Von didn't care one bit what he was posting on Twitter, and honestly, it didn't seem like the police cared either. Von tweeted openly that he will kill someone on St. Lawrence, promising to shoot ops in the face and kill them fast, dropping mocking tweets about people he had allegedly killed like Modell. He would pledge to drop even more bodies, even tweeting that he was shooting as soon as he got off house arrest, and tweeting that he just got a new gun and he wanted to do a drive-by with it. Now, on March the 25th, 2014, GD rapper Lil Mark, associated with a crew called 051, would drop a song called No Competition. This would be a remix of Black Disciple rappers Lil Dirk and Lil Reese's 2013 song Competition. Lil Mark would essentially use Lil Durk's beat to diss him and his OTF crew from Lamron. But it wasn't just Dirk that was getting dissed. Lil Mark would diss numerous people associated with the Black Disciples, including people from both O Block and an affiliated crew of BDs known as 600. Lil Mark's song would mock OD Perry and J Money, and see him rapping openly that he is a Black Disciple killer, as well as proudly repping his affiliations to his gang set 051 Young Money. This song made Lil Mark a huge target for both O Block and 600. And around this period, King Von would frequently tweet that he was in traffic, riding around the city, armed and looking for ops to kill. On March the 28th, 2014, Von would tweet that he was in traffic, tagging D-Rose, an infamous shooter from the O-Block affiliated set 600, with D-Rose himself tweeting that the cops hate to see Von, T-Roy, and him all together. Von would tweet gunshot emojis around 10 AM on the 28th of March 2014. And only a few hours later, that very same day, around 1:30 PM, it's believed that a large group of gang members were riding around in a silver minivan with Florida license plates, most likely a stolen car. Meanwhile, a 20-year-old Mark Campbell, aka Lil Mark, was at a bus stop on the 300 block of East 53rd Street. It's believed that that minivan pulled up and a masked man jumped out, shooting Lil Mark in the head, with Mark ultimately being pronounced dead at the scene only minutes later at 1:41 PM, and that minivan connected to the shooting being found in flames at 6:30 PM that very night. It's widely believed that D-Rose was the shooter, with King Von being present for this murder. D-Rose even posted a clip to social media of him and his friends returning to the scene of the crime and filming, where King Von can allegedly be heard in the background of the car.
Hey, so took off 51st. Damn, body down. I was not gonna see you coming up here, bro. Hold on. Tweaking, bro.
Body down, 51st gang.
D-Rose would tweet, "Call 'em, never heard of 'em," with a laughing face just 36 minutes after the killing. King Von would tweet, just 42 minutes after the shooting, "Die why?" with a bunch of laughing faces, with this being a sign of disrespect to Lil Mark's gang 051 Young Money. That tweet was then followed by Von saying 051 better keep their head up with a bunch of laughing emojis. Then he says he lives for this, F the ops. And just in case there was any doubt about King Von being present for that murder, he would also reply to somebody on Twitter discussing Lil Mark, saying outright he just saw the murder, with King Von going on to tweet at other O-Block affiliates that they would be celebrating that night. Von was speaking so recklessly on Twitter, his sister would even tell him to go in the house, with the defiant Von replying to her with gunshot and demon emojis, then tweeting that Lil Mark's death was getting him attention from women, even going as far to say that Lil Mark's pregnant girlfriend might have cheated on him. Followed by another tweet a few days later where Von claimed that he leaves people dead at the bus stop just like Tuka, a tweet that's even more disrespectful when you learn that Lil Mark was actually Tuka's older brother. D-Rose would also tweet the day after the murder saying you ain't gotta ask who shot him, indicating that he was indeed the shooter of Lil Mark, as well as proudly saying that he was smoking on Marco. But Von and D-Rose weren't the only ones celebrating the death of Lil Mark, because Lil Dirk, the original subject of Lil Mark's diss song No Competition, released just 3 days before he was killed, would end up making a trip to the very bus stop where Mark was gunned down, with Dirk telling his followers that this was a very special place.
Hey, this bus stop right here though, this a real famous place, you hear me? This is a real famous place, B. Hey, this bus stop, this is a real famous place, B. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because of all of the attention from rappers about this incident, Lil Mark's death became news beyond the local Chicago papers, with this killing taking place during the heyday of DJ Academic's War in Chirac series, where Academics would report satirically on the Chicago drill scene and the shocking crimes going on within it. King Von himself would even go on to rap about killing people at bus stops many years later, as well as on the song Exposing Me, where he says that he is smoking Lil Mark and Tuka. And Lil Dirk would go on to do the same thing, rapping in the December 2014 track War with E-Day 600, also saying that he is smoking Lil Mark and Tuka. Now, it's never been definitively confirmed who killed Lil Mark, but it's widely believed that the two most likely hitters are D-Rose or King Von. But whether or not King Von actually did it, he clearly got a lot of gratification from just witnessing this murder, further fueling this strange bloodlust that he was cultivating around this time. If he wasn't the one killing, then he would at least want a front row seat and an opportunity to tweet about it. However, it would be the next murder that would seemingly be Von's most proud moment in the streets, because he would end up finally catching somebody who he had wanted to get for years, leaving clues on Twitter all the way up to the killing. And then, in an insanely twisted turn, not only would Von get away with the murder, but he would go on to appear in a documentary interview about the victim without anybody even working out that the killer that they were looking for was sitting right in front of the camera. In other Youngboy news and in other Lil Dirk news, there has been a little back and forth between Youngboy and Dirk. Now, it had been floating around that essentially, like, off the back of comments that I believe, was it Gilly or Wallow had made, suggesting that he wanted to get Youngboy and Dirk together on a concert to headline his show. Now, I saw this going viral, and I was thinking, what a dumb thing to say. That ain't never going to happen, because these guys are literally at war. They are quite literally at war. And you want to get them together for your show. Okay. Long shot.
As headliners at the Gilly Fest, it would be NBA Youngboy and Lil Dirk.
And, you know what I'm saying? Youngboy came out, he said he talks to Dirk every few nights. Now, I think this could be true. I think the statement that Youngboy talks to Dirk every few nights could very well be true, but I don't think it's a nice kind of conversation.
LG, man, I talk to Dirk like every 2-3 nights, man. He be trying to talk to me about my music, and he focused on $1 billion right now. You let them, get him to let me out this house. I hit that stage for you. How you want me to come? Every chain on or just one chain?
So YB said, ain't that serious? He talks to Dirk every 3-4 days. He's ready to hit the stage with all of his chains. Now, this was followed by a post from Dirk. I really hate that this is here. Do that going away. Lil Dirk came out with a post. He said, you lied about sending the address 7 times when I asked. I'm finna grab my coat one more time. Send the address. Now, this is a very stupid thing to say, because if you don't know, Youngboy's address is public, okay? This is a song from his recent tape, Decided To, all right? His address public. And look, I'm sure I could find Youngboy's address very easily, All right, but look, this is a known thing. His address public. So Dirk, yo, all right, you lied about sending the address 7 times. I'm gonna grab my coat, send the address. It's cap. The tone of this message, I'll be real with you. The tone of this message, kind of funky, and a little bit off, if I'm honest with you. Something ain't right with this post. Something ain't right. So Youngboy just responded to this. All right, so they're doing a whole fake squashing the beef thing, but Youngboy on the one hand is sort of fake, not really squashing the beef. See, he's saying, yeah, we talk all the time, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know, should I hit the stage? I'm gonna hit the stage with you, but you can tell there's a little bit of mischief in his voice. Then Smirk comes out with this one saying, you lied about sending the address. I'm gonna pull up, send me the address, send me the addy, I'm gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? We sliding. If you ain't gonna do it, grab a gun, front the money for a stolen car. We had him screaming, no! Of all the things that Dirk has said about Quando, about Youngboy, about the whole situation with Von losing his life, Dirk ain't forgotten about what happened to Von. That was his brother. That was his evil twin. Dirk ain't forgotten, and the tone of this message says to me that Dirk is keeping that shit gangster. And then this one comes out. All right? Then this drops.
My PO gotta prove you, it don't work like that. You gonna send my head to jail. You gonna throw the concert of the century. Bro, my PO gotta.
So YB comes out tagging Little Dirk. He says, laughing face, I love the fuck out. I love the fuck out of you. Help me, bitch. Lil Dirk. And he says, it don't work like that. You can't just come to my house. My PO's got to approve you. You know, you're going to get me in trouble. You're going to get me locked up. But he's basically saying, you really want to go to war about it. You're going to get me locked up. But you got to read between the lines of what's really being said here. A lot of people are saying they're low-key flirting. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like Youngboy trying to rizz up Lil Dirk. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I've got a big reveal. There may be another reason why Youngboy and Dirk might want to play nice. And it all has something to do with the impending RICO case that everybody has been saying is going to drop on Lil Dirk's lap any day. Now, this is crazy. Okay, so this has been going around today. Shout out to my researcher Miko who sent me this today. So this clip has been going around. Does this mean Dirk is next in line for the RICO? Now, I believe this is on Chloe Oliveira's channel. Was this? I'm not sure if this is the original source for this. I know there was another channel. Let me see if I can find it. So it was on the Loyalty and Betrayal channel. Originally, there's an hour and a half like breakdown of the situation here, but there's a little 6-minute piece here. A lot of people are saying that the Dirk RICO is just around the corner, and he needs to play nice for Youngboy if he wants the feds to be on his side. So let's take a quick look at this video. It's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna cover tonight. And
yeah, this shit dropped before Dirk got locked up. This shit dropped before Dirk got locked up. This shit dropped a month ago. And I ain't want to watch it then. Then that the nigga in jail now, like, hey, I don't feel like I'm snitching or doing any police work by just reacting to a video that already exists. But God, damn, this shit crazy. Dirk definitely in jail now.
Let's just hear a little bit more about this potential Dirk RICO, and it's, as far as I know, not about the situation with you.
Yeah, Sauce, we in the clear like a motherfucker, ain't it? Hell yeah.
Youngboy and Quando and Lil Pab and all of that stuff. It's actually to do with
like a motherfucker, stir fried, hibachi, cooked, chefed, steamed, baked, goddamn, souffled, goddamn, rolled, boiled, goddamn, roasted, toasted. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker. Any acronym you can think of, yeah. Anything you can think of. My dumb ass talking about acronym. Any motherfucking adjective you can think of that pertains to that nigga being cooked. He all that shit.
The murder of Lil Durk's brother D-Thang and a potential murder for hire situation for the supposed get back at a gas station for D-Thang, which Dirk has rapped about numerous times.
All right, so for all you viewers, you see it in black and white. Murder for hire be committed. Go check out my live I just did, talking about whether or not Dirk's going to be indicted on a RICO Act for murder for hire homicide 2 is what these guys are being charged with. And these guys are being accused of killing the victim that the street is saying is responsible for D-Thang's death. Now, I got all the paperwork. I got the...
Now, look, I don't know. Right now, these are just allegations. But if it's a murder for hire plot, who done the hiring? Are the murderers going to flip? Was this get back for D-Thang? It's sounding crazy. Now, I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, but this would be the perfect reason for Dirk to be playing nice with all of his main ops on the internet.
Indictment. Got all the warrants, everything. Went over all the documents on my live.
That motherfucker sound like she smoked Lucky Stripes. That motherfucker sound like, God damn.
You guys want to get the swoop on the whole 9 yards of it? Come on and check out my live that I dropped on my channel here on YouTube. It's got all the details, photographs from the footage, the whole 9 yards. Warrants from...
Every time she talk, I instantly start smelling cigarettes, because I don't even smoke them shit.
The Facebook accounts, what they found on the Facebook accounts, everything. So for all of y'all that's been curious, been asking, is Dirk going to get brought up on any charges? Why did Dirk get cleared out in Atlanta so easily? I think we just found some of the answers to all those questions.
Clear your throat, baby girl. God damn.
Check this out. It's right here in black and white.
Black and white.
That's what's being said, man. So look, there's a whole video about it. There's a whole breakdown. I haven't had a chance to look into it yet, but this is essentially a case that's recently touched down. You know, I'm going to be looking into this a little bit more closely. Okay. There's a lot of details. There's a lot to it. But this could be the reason. This could be why Dirk and Youngboy are trying to stay nice or play nice. It's a crazy theory, crazy situation. It is pretty serious. You know what I'm saying? Look, I at the moment, these are just allegations. Youngboy and Dirk, you know, Youngboy's fighting a case for guns from a situation that arose in Baton Rouge a little while ago. And a lot of people have been saying for the longest time that Dirk Rico is going to drop any day. I hope, you know, I hope that Dirk hasn't done anything wrong. I don't want to say that I hope Dirk's innocent or I hope Dirk doesn't go away. I hope Dirk hasn't truly done anything wrong. You know, I'm somebody that lives by their morals. I think people should stick to their principles, and I really hope that that's not the case. I really hope that it's all music and entertainment, like a lot of people have been saying recently. A lot of people have been saying it's entertainment, and it ain't really like that. But we shall see. It should be interesting. But the little back and forth between Dirk and Youngboy seems like absolute cap to me, if I'm completely honest with you. So let's wait and see.
Man. Damn it. I ain't break nothing. Hey. Boom. That was dead. Know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to check that motherfucking video out. More we're gonna be seeing why the internet hate Travis Hunter girlfriend. Pretty sure like I got a good understanding on what's going on, but I've been seeing more and more shit popping up. Oh, Travis Hunter, I ain't gonna let that boy be in love with that woman. But shit, from what I've been seeing, it look like people trying to look out for him. So I don't know. We definitely gonna figure out why the internet hate his girlfriend. And yeah, any more dope shit pop off or anything, you know what I'm saying, news really pop off, we're gonna be on it. I still wanna watch this shit right here. This 20v1. Goddamn Boosie and his son and the 20v1. I still wanna watch that. I wanna watch Chief Keef 20v1. That's two 20v1s I gotta check, and I don't even. Yeah, I had watched all I was gonna watch with that Orlando Brown and Woody shit. I had got over that one. Yeah, man. There's plenty of shit to for us to get to. The main thing for real, I'm just waiting for my new little harvest to come down, dog. I'm at that. Ooh, I'm about like 2-3 days away from trimming. Yeah, we'll be on this bitch trimming in 2-3 days. And you know, when I get in that trim bin, nigga, whole bunch of streaming, whole bunch of long ass streams too. At that, right on time, right for the holidays, while everybody home kicking it. I'ma have y'all locked in. Yep, I think I'm about to play the game, bro. I think I'm about to get on the game. So you trying to shoot some niggas or what's up, B? Trying to shoot some shit. What you got going on, brother? Yeah, my clock say it's 1:43. Ain't even 2 o'clock yet, nigga. I know I can't see myself crashing out. I can't see myself rolling on up, sitting in the steps and scrolling on the internet, wasting fucking time. So I might as well be productive. Play the goddamn game. Or at least do something versus sitting on my goddamn ass. I just woke up from a mean ass nap, boy. Got some Texas Roadhouse, boy. Nigga had a motherfucking 8-ounce sirloin, bitch. One of them 8-ounce sirloin motherfuckers, boy. Nigga with the fries and the chili. Ooh. Had a motherfucking fried blooming onion on the side too. Oh, God. I ate all that shit. I'm still trying to digest that shit. I can still feel my body digesting that shit. Boy. So yeah, I'm still on a strong little food high. I motherfucking had the itis, went to sleep, woke up, and still at it, nigga. That's what the fuck going on. But yeah, hey man, I'm probably about to get on playing. I'm probably about to play goddamn Call of Duty, Dragon Ball Z, and do something. Ooh, no, make some music. I need to make some more slaps, ain't it? I gotta have this motherfucking album ready for my birthday. I gotta have a new joint ready for my birthday, nigga. So yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I'm about to do. Get in the lab, make me a beat or something. Make me some shit to rap on. I need to warm back up, do some freestyles, rap on these nigga beats or something. Who beat I need to kill? Y'all line me up some beats to kill so I can want, you know what I'm saying, get the flow, get the bars back ready. The bars back situated. Might fuck around and catch one on one of these nigga beats. Yeah, gotta do all that part. Freestyles out there. I want this joint on my birthday to be crazy. The first little half, this little couple of songs I got, they straight, but everything I make moving forward gotta be hard. Like lyrics, delivery, beat, yeah, everything gotta be like that. So I definitely need to warm up on somebody. Yeah, y'all nigga think of some beats y'all want me to kill, let me know. I'm kill these nigga shit. Take it back to dedicated mode on that motherfucking ass. That's why I might drop me a little YouTube exclusive mixtape for the whole one. I ain't did that shit in a minute. Dedicated part 3. Then hit their ass with an album before my birthday. That might be the game plan on music wise. For my niggas that rock with the music, we got some shit on the way. Starts up there first though. Have to get myself motivated. But I damn sure want me some new shit to spin and these DJ playlists, bad. You know what I'm saying? Mix the old with the new shit. And 2, I gotta find a lot of the older projects. It's a lot of shit I don't have access to anymore. My hard drive went down. Lost a lot of goddamn slap. I lost about 2-3 days worth of music. My shit. I could have went 2-3 days straight, just straight listen to me and nobody else. I gotta find that shit. A lot of the shit that I did upload, and there's a lot of songs I'll never hear again, but it's all good. Good ones always come back, type shit. Yeah. OGs, youngest, day ones, new members. Y'all later, bro. Y'all stay up, nigga. Have a snap with explosive. Fuck no. That Dr. Dre shit. No. But it's, bro, them DJ streams, it's a whole lot of shit that I do want to sample. That would be a hard one. Run that motherfucker down through the mix, huh? Feel like it'll be easy to DJ out of that bitch, too. Beat 5, them verses was ass. Remix it. You got it. Damn, it'll be a good time for it, too. Niggas ain't even on that wave no more, either. Niggas ain't even on that vibe no more. Good call, cuz. We're gonna get to work, man. OGs, Yankees, day ones, new members, stay up. Catch y'all on the next one.